Hey everybody, this is Chris with Overclockersclub. Today we've got something really cool from Acer. This is the all-new Predator 9000. This is sort of the latest in the evolution of the Predator series. It's got a lot of goodies that your hardcore and professional gamers would really appreciate. The Predator 9000 is available with some of the latest Core i9 Extreme CPUs from Intel. Memory support goes all the way up to 128 gigabytes. And this case is huge. I'll recycle an old joke I've used on other large cases, but you could slap a license plate on this thing and take your family camping in it. You really need to see this in person to get the full effect. The case is generously vented, and 3 frost blade fans handle the job of moving air through the case. I love the way that front is vented. And at the top we have the latest interfaces for all of your I/O. There's a cool handle there, or a latch to get that side glass open. That side glass is EMI compliant to keep your electromagnetic interference to a minimum. Looking across the back, check out those wheels. You can slide this thing across the floor very easily. There's that RGB fan on the back. Another cool feature. I love RGB, by the way. And again, the top is generously vented. Looking underneath that front handle there's a cool turbo button so you can get a little extra kick out of your CPU. There's the power button. Again, the generously vented front. And there are the 2 of the 3 front frost blade RGB fans. Those are addressable RGBs also. And there's the bottom fan, and we've got some more venting down at the bottom of the case to allow fresh air in to keep things cool. Now looking at the side of the case here, there's that cool Predator logo. All right, time to check out what's under the hood, see what kind of horsepower we've got here. Operating systems there, that's pretty standard, Windows 10 Pro, Windows 10 Home. Looking at the processors now, we have 3 choices. At the bottom of the list is the Core i9 9900X. This is a 10-core processor. In the middle of the road is the Core i9 10940X. That is a 14-core CPU. And the king of the hill, the Core i9 10980XE for Extreme Edition. That is an 18-core processor. On to the memory now. The thing to take away from this is you can go up to 128 gigabyte of 4-channel DDR4 memory. XMP support, we go up to 3600 megahertz on the memory there. Graphics, now this is where things get really fun. We've got 3 options. At the bottom of the list, if you can really call an RTX 2070 Super the bottom of the list, but that's where it is. Middle of the road is the RTX 2080 Super, and the king of the hill here in the graphics department is the RTX 2080 Ti. Any one of these 3 choices should allow you to rip through the latest game titles available today. Next is storage. We have a few options there in the 3.5 and 2.5 inch drive section. I really like the hot swap drive bay there off to the side that allows you an NVMe PCIe SSD in that position. Really cool. Cooling system, we've got 3 of the 120mm Predator frost blade fans. They are addressable RGB enabled. Keeping the CPU cool is a Cooler Master liquid cooler. It's a 240mm radiator using 2 120mm fans. It can be upgraded to a 360mm radiator. Looking at communications, the big takeaway here is Wi-Fi 6 with 160 megahertz channel support. Got the multi-user, multi-in, multi-out, and max TCP IP. And you've also got Bluetooth 5.1, and also, last but not least, the killer E3100G gigabit Ethernet. And really the last thing of interest on this list is the EMI compliant tempered side glass panel. Sort of keeps your electromagnetic interference or electromagnetic radiation to a minimum. The aesthetics of this case are really impressive. The design just really flows. It's not over the edge, but it definitely lets you know that it means business. Looking at the front here, we've got this cool feature here. This is a nice handy dandy little feature that lets you store your headphones. I really like that. Keep your headphones from flopping around, falling off the top of your case. Next is the CD drive. They've got that cleverly hidden off to the side there. Pull that out, put your CDs in or DVDs, and off you go. And then finally, you've got this little pocket here off to the side. It has a little magnetic attachment point there at the bottom. And this is for your little hot swap drive. Push the button, the drive pops out. And then you can quickly and easily pop the drive right back in, and you're good to go. And I don't think there are any games that this thing can't handle. Comes equipped with a couple of RTX 2080 Ti's. You can play just about anything out there, and this thing will definitely handle it. Got a little bit of Titanfall 2 here. Yeah, it's pretty old by today's standards, but still one of my favorite games. And of course, it is buttery smooth on this system. With all the latest high-end hardware, this system, the new Predator 9000, is a continuation of what's been going on now for several years. This thing is awesome. So whether you're a hardcore gamer or you're into high-end content creation or you just want the best that money can buy, you should check this out. Keep your eyes open for pricing and the option availability, which should be out soon. This is Chris with Overclockers Club. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.